Quickly, the high priest of everything Daishinkan-sama raises his hand, creating a protective barrier around the kings of everything. But who the hell does this bastard think he is? And why is his ki so dark? Why does my body keep shaking? This can't be happening. It's impossible that someone could have broken the most powerful seal we created with Daishinkan's father.
Xeno-sama, I'll finish you, you bastard!
So Mefino's strange disappearance was due to my father and the king of everything. However, I will not allow you to lay a single finger on the kings of everything. Meanwhile, in the Void World where Goku was about to fight Themor would feel the ki of his father Mefino.
This can't be happening. No, I don't believe it. It's not possible. It can't be my father's ki. This has to be a joke.
What's wrong with you? Damn you, why did you stop? Weren't you supposed to kill me?
I'm afraid we'll have to save your death for another time. I can sense my father's ki, and if I'm not mistaken, it's coming from the palace of Xeno-sama.
Xeno-sama's palace? Your father, who is missing, has appeared? But what's going on?
I'll leave this gift to you for a while.
The deity would launch a superpower towards our Saiyan teleporting to Xeno-sama's palace, but Goku, in the blink of an eye, would also teleport and dodge the attack, appearing at Xeno-sama's palace seconds before Themor arrived. But if it's Goku and Themor, they surely sense Mefino's dark ki. Goku, be very careful. That Mefino guy has such a dark ki that just by feeling it, he'll freeze me.
Father, you finally showed up. I thought I was never going to see you again, and I was about to take revenge and exterminate the resurrection of the Archangel Brucel before it could develop any further. After I finish with the cursed Xeno-sama, I will finish you, Daishinkan, just like I did with your father before I was sealed. However, you keep breathing the last hours of your pathetic lives. Not so fast, my son. How proud I am of you. I can see all that power you've managed to acquire, even surpassing the power of the pathetic Daishinkan.
If you think you can do it, try it, damn it. I'll take care of every one of you, no matter what. I won't let you lay a finger on Xeno-sama or my son, even if I have to die. I don't care.
But who does that Saiyan think he is? What a way to interrupt. I see he has a mysterious power inside. How curious. Don't pay attention to that simple mortal father. First of all, thank you very much, father. I got all this power thanks to you. And so I see your disappearance was because these damned ones sealed you. I'll take care of collecting them one by one, father, with your permission. Not so fast, Themor. I need 1 day for my powers to return to normal. And even though you can finish these cursed ones, I want to do it with my own hands too. In the meantime, let the demon angels have some fun with them for a while.
Mefino raises his hand, creating a portal from which 3 entities will come out.
Take care of taking these bastards down. However, be careful with that Saiyan. For some strange reason, he keeps calling my attention. I'm out.
Today was your lucky day. If my father hadn't shown up, you'd all be lifeless by now. See you later. I can't wait to fight again after so many centuries. I'll finish you off in the blink of an eye. If you think you could do it, try it, you murdering bastard. Goku would teleport in the blink of an eye in front of the entity, connecting him with a super punch at the speed of light, sending him crashing into some pillars. That's what he gets for being confident, as usual, although the speed of that mortal was not normal, and this is not a simple mortal. This is a mortal who is at Themor levels. This is gonna be interesting. I'll take care of that girl, so prepare to die, girl. I'm not even a child. They interrupted the birth of my child, and now they want to wipe out the entire universe. I will not forgive them. Caulifla, in the blink of an eye, activates the perfect Ultra Instinct by charging with the superpower, which, at the speed of light, would be performed in front of the entity, causing a huge explosion. Well, I guess I won't need to help you, but at what point did Caulifla achieve all that power? Worthy of being a Saiyan just like Goku and Vegeta. It's my turn to attack. Auron, in an instant, would absorb Vegeta's body, giving Vegeta no time to react or counterattack, taking over his body and power. That was easier than I thought. At that moment, Goku, with 2 super punches, would free Vegeta's body. Thanks, Kakarot. That insect is going to pay dearly. How dare you want to control the body of the Prince of the Saiyan? Goku would quickly launch himself against Auron. However, his sister Kamin would appear in front of him, trying to connect one or another blow, but it would be a blunder. She would quickly launch several powers, which Goku would easily dodge. I remind you that your fight is with me, you damn brat. Caulifla would say to teleport in front of Kamin and start exchanging hundreds of thousands of attacks and powers with each other. But what Goku and the others hadn't noticed was that Hertz was at the top charging with a superpower, which would launch him against Goku in an instant. Our Saiyan would stop him with difficulty, getting a little exhausted, and then Hertz would launch thousands of powers which Goku couldn't dodge and would hit Goku and get hurt. Meanwhile, in the dimension that was Mefino with his son Timur, these would be found observing the events that transpired in the palace of Xenosama. Mefino raises his hand, making a time room appear.
I see, Father. We will enter the room of time, where a real day is a year of training. How good you are, son. And yes, we will do exactly that. And when the demon angels are exterminated, we will automatically appear in the palace of the king, thanks to my magic. Let's not waste any more time, Father. If that Saiyan named Goku continues like this, he alone is capable of defeating the 3 angel demons in an instant. We have to be very careful with that mortal. He's not an ordinary mortal. Let's just go in.
So Mefino and Timur would enter the room of time. While in the palace of Xenosama, each one of our Saiyans were fighting with the demon angels. For his part, Vegeta was charging a superpower to perform against Oran, receiving each one of the attacks of Vegeta, who was in his phase of Super Saiyan God Phase 2. Vegeta would throw himself once against the entity, managing to connect a blow. This can't be happening. How is it possible that he's losing to a mere mortal? Vegeta, who tried to connect another blow this time, Oran would dodge it and start exchanging blows with each other. Meanwhile, Caulifla would also find himself with the fight in his favor, being her the one who would have the advantage of the fight. Vegeta would charge with a super final flash, with which he would be able to disintegrate Oran. But at that moment, Kamen would teleport to his brother's side and their bodies would work, from which a great flash would come out and a huge silhouette would appear, being the function of these brothers and a giant monster.
The time to play is over. It's time to finish you damned mortals.
Lord Goku, be very careful with these demon angels. You never know what their next move will be. Wait a minute, you damn brothers, are you gonna leave me out of the show?
I'll take care of these, and once I finish them, you'll take care of Daishinkan and the rest.
Goku and Fusion would look at each other seriously. Bastard, what are you doing here again? Fusion would say to try to connect a punch with our Saiyan would dodge. Quickly, Fusion would try to throw a power, but Goku, Ultra Instinct with a kick, would avoid it. Fusion, in the blink of an eye, launches a superpower, but Goku would stop it with his 2 hands, counterattacking and giving him back his power, and then, with a super blow, make him kneel. The Fusion, with its horns, would try to hit Goku, and while our Saiyan dodged the blows, the Fusion would take the opportunity to launch a superpower at Goku, connecting it with a filler, causing a big explosion, but from the explosion would appear a perfect Goku Ultra Instinct. The power of a god. Goku would teleport in an instant in front of the deity, connecting a power in his face. The deity would begin to go crazy, to not being able to cause any single damage to our Saiyan. Goku, taking advantage of the occasion, would take up the deity, sending it to crash against the ground. Goku, in a blink, would be cornering it of thousands of powers, while it would be heard. Goku, once his Kameha was ready, he would throw it at the Angel Demon Fusion, which could not dodge it or do anything about it, completely disintegrating the Angel Demon Fusion. That's my Goku, the savior of the multiverse, the strongest warrior of all universes. Amidst the joy of having finished off 2 of the demon angels, Goku and our friends hadn't noticed that at the top was Hertz, with a huge meteor surrounded by a dark divine energy, which would be capable of disintegrating the entire multiverse. You still don't understand. Resisting won't help. Now disappear along with this multiverse. Hertz will launch his best power. This will be the end of you. Goku and company would all raise their power. Goku would prepare his best Kameha, while Goku would prepare his best Final Flash, as well as Caulifla, who would launch his best power. Thus, both powers colliding, causing the entire multiverse to shake left and right. The planets would be destroyed. Ha ha ha! You guys are so persistent. I am the last one. I am the multiverse itself personified. Hertz would be winning the clash of powers. Don't you people know the limits? I'll show you. Hertz would be about to perform his best power against Goku and our friends, but at that moment, the word would be heard. Dragon Strike! No! Goku would manage to pierce Hertz with his Dragon Punch, and then the clash of powers would also be performed against Hertz, disintegrating him completely. That was great, son Goku. No doubt you're the best, you. Caulifla would approach Don Goku, giving him a kiss and hugging him tightly, saying to him, "You are my great love. I'm so proud of you." It wasn't that bad, Zeno-sama and Caulifla, my love. Let's not forget that the real enemy to exterminate is still in the multiverse, and at any moment he could appear again. We must not let our guard down at any moment. At that moment, the entire palace of Zeno-sama would begin to tremble, feeling two dark presences approaching the palace of Zeno-sama. Nothing more and nothing less.
That's right, Goku. The real threat has just appeared. And this time to exterminate every single one of them along with this multiverse.